Hello everyone, welcome back again to another video. It's been a long time that I haven't posted. The reason for that is all the noises going around for the recent changes and updates from Niantic. And also the Ultra Remix was kind of expensive and stale for me. All because all of the excels Pokemon getting the dominance in this meta, like as Defense Deoxys, Abama Snow, Gyarados, Stunfisk, Jellicent, and much more. So I didn't find it worth expending in all those. Now Master League and Master League Classic is back. It just dropped yesterday, and along with Ultra Premier, which is awesome. And today we are diving into a Ultra Premier team with a solid core of Gyarados and Swampert, along with, yes, of course, my favorite, Gengar. So in this team, we have Gyarados as a lead with Dragon Breath, Aqua Tail, and Crunch, followed up by Swampert with Mudshot, Hydro Cannon, and Earthquake. Uh, and then I have got my Gengar with Shadow Claw, Shadow Punch, and Shadow Ball. And all my three Pokemons over here are having access to their legacy moves, that is Aqua Tail, Shadow Punch, and Hydro Cannon. So the reason I'm using Gyarados and Swampert as a solid core because Gyarados is weak to electric and Swampert can easily handle that. Grass type being a neutral and double super effective to Gyarados and Swampert, in that scenario Gengar can easily toggle situations. So without further more delay, let's get ahead into the battles and let's see how this team performs. So let's get started. So getting into the first battle, we have a lead with Crobat, which is a pretty decent matchup. I'll just farm up to Aqua Tail and throw the first Aqua Tail. Let's see if we can get a shield or maybe you can land it. We'll land it perfect. Now an attack coming through from Crobat. I think it's a Poison Fang, which it is, but it's definitely going to make our defense fell by one stage. Over here they came with their Snorlax. I'm just going to throw this Crunch. Let's see if we can land this. Yes, I do land it and I make an instant swap into my Swampert. I'm just going to farm up and go for this Hydro Cannon. This coming from a Shadow Swampert would definitely hurt this Snorlax. And yeah, now attack coming through. This is definitely gonna be a body slam which I can easily tank. Oh, I did make a shield over here. Now another attack coming through. This is going to be a body slam which I'll not shield and I can tank easily. Now I'm just going to go for back-to-back Hydro Cannon to this Snorlax. Let's see if I can take it out. And they do shield. They give a final shield. And now I'm just going to throw this Hydro Cannon. This won't KO. And yeah, I did make a catch onto my Gyarados, but which is kind of no use. Then I came back with my Swampert once again. They came with their Crobat. Let's see. This is a Poison Fang and this is going to take me out. Now I have got Gengar with a shield advantage and I can easily farm this thing down and get ahead on energy. And now an attack coming through from the Crobat, which is a Poison Fang which is resisted. I can tank it, but it did make our defense fail. And let's see what it have got in the back. And they came with a Snorlax which gets farmed down and they have a Shadow Machamp. This is game over for this opponent. He cannot take down this Gengar with a shield advantage. Now I'm straight going for a Shadow Ball, which is definitely enough to take this thing out. And yes, it is. And it's a GG. Let's move ahead into the next battle. So we have Gengar against our Gyarados, which is a decent matchup. And they are going to make an instant switch into Electivire. I'm just going to swap back into my Swampert to counter this Electivire. This is either going to be a Thunder Punch, which is resisted, or maybe Ice Punch. Yeah, it is an Ice Punch. I can tank it. And now I'm just going to throw this Hydro Cannon, but they are ahead on energy. They get their move first, which is an Ice Punch. I will tank it, and now I'm going to throw this Hydro Cannon at this Electivire, which is resisted, but coming from a Shadow Swampert, it will definitely hurt. Now I'll go for this. Okay, I shield it over here, and now I'm just going to throw this Earthquake, which is definitely going to get the final shield or get the switch advantage for me. Now I do get my switch, and they came back with their Gengar. I'm just going to go to my Gyarados now and let's see what they have in their back. This is going to be a Shadow Punch, which is fine. I can tank it, and now I'll throw my another Shadow Punch coming through. I'll just let it go. I can tank it, and I'll just going to throw my Aqua Tail right now. Let's see if they can shield it. They does not shield it, and I can farm this thing down. And now they came with their Ampharos, and this is where I made a mistake, and this is going to be a tough for this Gengar. I'm going to throw the Shadow Punch first, and they are coming with an attack. I think this is going to be a Thunder Punch. which I definitely have to shield. And let's see if I can go with the Shadow Ball. Barely not there. This is a 100%. This will definitely take out Gengar because it is very squishy. And one more Volt Switch and my Gyarados faints. That was GG to my opponent. Let's move ahead into the next battle. So we have Snorlax against my Gyarados. Let's see how this plays out. This is just going to be a body slam, which is definitely fine for me, which I can easily tank. And now let's see if I can go back to back with the Aqua Tails. This is the first Aqua Tail that is going through, and it lands perfect. This is a body slam which definitely I'll shield, and I'll now go for the second Aqua Tail. If it lands, then it is perfect. We can farm this Snorlax down, which is land, and I did farm this Snorlax down. Let's see what they have got in the back. They have got a Sylveon. Okay, now my Gengar can come in and play this. Over here I'm down a shield, but I'm ahead on energy. Let's throw this Shadow Punch first, and I do get the first shield. They make a switch into their own Gengar. I can play this match out with Swampert with even shield advantages. This is going to be a Sludge Bomb, which is not a good move to throw at Swampert, which is resisted. I have got back-to-back Hydro Cannon to throw at this Gengar, which is definitely going to enough to take this Gengar out, and I have got my own Gengar back, which can definitely throw a Shadow Ball at this Inviol, and this is going to be a good game. They throw a Moonblast, which is resisted, but I have got a shield. I can definitely shield this, and now I've got my Shadow Ball over here. This will definitely KO, and this is a GG. Moving to the next battle, we have Dragonite, which is super fine for me because this Dragon Breath will deal super effective damage, and they make an excellent catch into their Empoleon for their Aqua Tail, which is resisted. I'm just going to come back with my Swampert and counter this Empoleon. This is definitely to be a Hydro Cannon or a Drill Peck, which it is. And first I'm going to throw this bait move, which is now a Hydro Cannon. Let's see, and I do get a shield. Now I'm going to throw this Earthquake, which is definitely going to one shot. Yeah, and they come with their Gardevoir, and I throw this Hydro Cannon at this Gardevoir. Let's see if they shield. They don't shield that, which is fine. And now I'm going to come back with my Gengar and farm this thing down. They make a swap into that Dragonite, and I did as well to my Gyarados. Dragon Claw coming through, which is resisted, and now I can farm this Dragonite down, which I do, and the opponent left. That's GG. Moving to the next battle, we have Swampert, which is definitely a good matchup because both Hydro Cannon and Earthquake and maybe Sludge Wave is resisted. This is just going to be a Hydro Cannon, which is very much fine. We can tank it, and farming up a bit, and I'm just going to throw this Aqua Tail. Let's see, it lands perfect, and this is again another Hydro Cannon, I believe, and which it is. It is not enough to take me out, and now I'm going to throw this Aqua Tail, which I believe this opponent will shield, and they do shield it, and they just make a swap into their Amok. I'm going to throw this Aqua Tail, and I'm also going to switch into my Swampert. This is going to be a Dark Pulse, which is definitely I can tank this, and now I'm going to farm up a bit and go for this Hydro Cannon now. Let's see if I can get the final shield. I do get the final shield, which is perfect. Now I can easily shield this Dark Pulse and go for the Earthquake. Okay, and now go for the Hydro Cannon, which from a Shadow Swampert is definitely enough to take this thing out. And they have got a Venusaur in the back, which is very much fine, and they don't have a shield. But what I have to keep in mind is they are going to make a sack swap because they had their Swampert in the back. Frenzy Plant coming through, which I can definitely tank, and here it is. This is one Hydro Cannon. I have to shield this, and I can farm up a bit and throw this Shadow Ball to this Venusaur, which is enough to take this thing out. Yeah, it is, and that's GG. Yes, that's all for this set now. This was a 4-1 set, which is definitely good, and this team, this Solid Core can handle pretty well. And let me know down below in the comments if you are using this team. And that's all for today. See you in the next one. Thanks.